Wasps' 4-2 win against North Coast Raiders in their final fixture ensured that they ended up going the whole season undefeated, with a staggering 16 wins and 2 draws. Catherine Slattery also finished as the league's top scorer with 17. Elsewhere, the fight for second went down to the wire after Curtin University drew 2-2 with Old Aquinians in round 17. The result meant that despite an impressive start to the season, Curtin University only picked up 1 point from their final 4 games and ended up finishing 4th. Hale celebrated their first season back in the Premier League with a second-place finish on the ladder, thanks to an impressive second half of the season which culminated in a 3-2 win over Curtin on the final day. It meant that Hale lost only once in their final 10 games. Elsewhere, Victoria Park secured their finals berth in round 17 with a 2-2 draw against Hale. Emily Smith and Jackie Hutton scored for Hale, with Michelle Harvey and Georgia Wilson on target for Victoria Park. Just 2 points ended up separating Hale in second and Curtin University in 4th. Melville had to settle to finish for 5th place, despite a late rally which saw them lose only to Wasps in their final 4 games. A final day 4-2 win over Old Aquinians ensured that Melville finished on a high and confined Reds to the promotion-relegation series. North Coast Raiders finished a point above Old Aquinians to ensure their spot in the league next year, largely thanks to a 4-2 win over their relegation-threatened rivals in round 16. 2 goals from Georgie Parker, Annika Schoenens and Natasha Del Barello sealing the win. Westside Wolves secured their safety in round 17 after registering a 2-0 win over University of WA. Sage Rogers scored either side of half-time to help her side to a vital 3 points. However, despite the loss, UWA ended up finishing comfortably mid-table. Bottom club Fremantle also secured their first win of the season in their penultimate fixture, with Leanne Tibley's 32nd minute field goal proving the difference against North Coast Raiders. Then they followed it up with another win in their final fixture of the regular season against Westside Wolves.
There was a main focus on our pre-season and making sure that, all the girls were together, we were fit, we had done a lot of training and things like that, and we wanted to make sure that we started the season strong.
Encouraging people to stick around and getting a really close bond between the 1s and 2s group, just to try and have a really good collective club focus. And as the season progressed, I think that was a focus along through each game. So, we kind of continued that trend throughout, and it's worked out pretty well for us.
We got to blood a lot of our juniors, so we had 4 or 5 of our young 2s girls come up and play, and they actually made a massive contribution, which I think is really a good thing, really optimistic looking for the future, because I think they're girls who really push hard to play 1s next year.